Hey, I'm Farideh, and today we are going to spatchcock, brine, and roast a chicken, make roasted mashed potatoes and gravy, and have it with a nice little salad. That's what we're doing today. It's gonna be delicious, all in our Gozney oven over here. Ah! Okay, so spatchcocking. We are gonna basically take out the backbone of this here girl and flatten her out. So backbone starts here at the old bootay and goes right on down there. So grab your scissors with me and cut along the outside. Oh yeah. And just be careful not to cut too far in because you don't want to cut into the leg, the thigh, all of that. Along the backbone, along the spine, remove this guy. Boop, boop. Ta-da! We got our backbone out. We're gonna save this because we're gonna roast this with some vegetables to make our gravy, okay? So put that aside, and now we've got our beautiful chicken. Now you can see the backbone is out. It's kind of splayed open a little bit now. We're going to flip it back over, take out the legs and the thighs so it's a bit more open. And then what I like to do is kind of take it here. Now it's like nice and flat. I'm going to also remove the wishbone, which is right in here. Removing the wishbone is just gonna make it easier to carve later. I already kind of broke it a bit at the top here, so I'm just gonna take out those two bones. Just gonna cut along there. Here we go. Whoop. Heard it snap. Ta-da! A little bone right there. There we go. Second bone out, and look at that. We've got a beautiful, flat little chuck over here. Okay, we're gonna put our chicken onto a sheet tray lined with the cooling rack. That's gonna help catch like kind of the liquid that goes under it, all right? So I'm gonna quickly wash my hands and then I'm gonna salt this and brine it, okay? Be right back. We're gonna brine our chicken. You can do a wet brine or a dry brine. Honestly, whenever I'm doing a turkey or bird of this size, even just a smaller chicken than this, a dry brine is my go-to for something like this. All I'm doing is salt. Salt only. This is nice kosher salt, which is a little bit more coarse than like a fine kind of salt. And we're gonna just kind of go everywhere with this, okay? Let's get in all the little nooks and crannies. Don't forget the bottom. Salt her all over. And this looks like a lot of salt, and it is. This is gonna help draw the moisture out. There we go. Look at this. That is a good looking bird right here. This is a huge chicken. Into the fridge overnight, uncovered. That's it. Couldn't be easier. I luckily have a one that I did yesterday, so we're gonna use that. However, first we are going to make the gravy. We saved the old backbone that we're gonna now roast with some veggies. So I'm gonna do whole onion, just gonna kind of quarter it. And this is gonna be the essence of our gravy. So it's gonna go right onto that sheet tray here with a couple carrots as well. We're gonna roast these in our dome and they are gonna add like really good flavor. We're gonna simmer it down with some stock and reduce that by half, and then that will be the basis of our gravy. I'm taking off the leaves, by the way, of the celery. These are very leafy celery. The celery leaves are so bitter and I don't want them in my gravy. I don't want a bitter gravy, you know? I'm a bitter enough person as it is. I don't need the celery leaves as well. And we're just gonna roughly chop the celery as well. Look at that, beautiful. We're gonna do a little bit of oil on it. Nice little toss. And this is gonna go right into our dome, okay? And our dome is on about 500 degrees. Crank it a bit, get it nice and hot, and roast these bad boys. And let the oven do the work for us. Oh my gosh. These look beautiful. Look at these guys. Nice golden color all over. But for now, I'm gonna put this aside and get our chicken ready to go into the oven. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this guy. This is looking good. I mean, you can see it's changed a little bit. It's looking really nice. It's good and brined. This is gonna be good. We're gonna make roasted mashed potatoes to go along with this. So let me put this right over here for now. Put that there. We're gonna just kind of have our potatoes. These are some cute little babies. You don't have to use the baby potatoes. You use normal potato. I am not peeling these because I like the skin. I want it to be rustic. This one's kind of small, so I might just pop it in there just as is. I love mashed potatoes. I think that you really can't have a roast dinner without mashed potatoes and gravy. Don't come at me if you don't have that. I need both of those things. It's just so good. Roasted garlic. Now, you might be thinking an entire head of roasted garlic into mashed potatoes is a lot. You're right, it is a lot, but also it's not, because roasted garlic is super mild in flavor as opposed to like a raw garlic or even just like a simmered, like sauteed garlic. To make it, all you have to do is take your whole head of garlic and cut off just the tip, okay? Just cut off the tip, like that, all right? And then we're gonna put it in some foil, a little bit of oil. Ooh. And by a little, I did a lot. We're just gonna wrap this up in a nice little bundle, and this is gonna get roasted on the side, okay? We're gonna throw some whole sprigs of thyme in there as well. Why not? Come on, this bee. Lemon. We're gonna cover our chicken here with onion and garlic powder and some sumac. Sumac is really nice because it adds kind of lemony brightness to this, and that's what we're going with. And we're also gonna do some lemon in here because lemon and sumac just go hand in hand, okay? I'm not even gonna squeeze this. I'm just gonna kind of put it in the bottom because I want this to be underneath of my chicken, all right? It's gonna add a really good flavor right on in there, just like that. And then with our chicken, we're gonna put garlic all over, rub it all over, rub it all over. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. A little bit of the onion powder as well. Rub it in there. Oh my gosh, this guy. You seeing this? This ain't no flour. I don't know why he's hanging out. And this sumac. Sumac all over. Flip her on over. And do the other side as well. We're gonna season up our potatoes. Whoop. Give them a toss in there. Put that there. Nestle the old chicken on. Put our garlic in here as well. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. I'm gonna cover this with some foil and we're gonna put it into our dome, low setting, rotate it every so often. It's gonna take about an hour and 20 minutes until a thermometer inserted reaches about 165. We're gonna take it out and rest it, and then we will do the rest. It's gonna be good, okay? So we've got all of our beautiful veggies that we roasted in the dome. We're gonna put this into this pot here, cover it with stock. We're gonna bring this to a boil, let it reduce down, and then we'll strain it. Okay, so our stock is reduced by about half or so. I've got a nice little strainer here set over a pot. Get all that out of there. Whoops, I might have lost a little carrot back into it, but that's fine. Let's get all that good juice out of there. We're gonna melt some butter. I've got about 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter here. Let that melt, and then we're gonna add about 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And we wanna cook this out to get rid of the flour taste that's in there, okay? Just cook it a little bit until it kind of bubbles up, and then we'll slowly add in our stock and just kind of whisk a bit as we go. We don't want any lumps in this here gravy, you know? Adding a little bit at a time, getting those lumps out. Ooh, she's looking good. Tastes terrible, needs to be seasoned. Yes. That's good. Our chicken has been roasting in the dome for a little over an hour at about 600 degrees the whole time. It's reached temperature. Let's take it out and get ready. Yes. You ready? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, you're ready. Wow, she's a beauty. Am I right? Let's move this garlic out of the way. Oh, look at this and all that juice. We're gonna use some of this drippings to add into our gravy, which is gonna be perfection. Right to there. Thank you.
Look at that.
Wonderful. What a great gal the old Rochelle is. She's the best. Look at all that juice. Do you see all this juice? It's swimming in juice. Oh, that's gonna go in the gravy. Okay, let's get these out. What I would do, if I was smarter, is strain this or use a slotted spoon, but old Farideh Godmother likes to make things hard on herself. These potatoes will be good just like this, but I like mashed potatoes. I like them mashed with this garlic. They're perfect. So let's add in some butter. We're gonna do a little bit of milk in there. And then the piece de resistance, the roasted garlic. First of all, that juice is going in. We're gonna hold this with the foil and squeeze it. Oh, look at that. Whew. Oh my gosh, that is just delightful. Don't waste any of that. Get it all in there. My chicken is resting. I'm gonna mash my potatoes. This is gonna be great. Mash it on up. Ugh. And I want this to be nice and chunky. We got the skin on it. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. We'll add a little bit more milk. Get a little creamier. Oh yeah. This is looking beautiful. You seeing this? Holy shit, that's good. Sometimes I surprise myself. It doesn't even need any seasoning. You know what's gonna be good? We're gonna add a little bit of this juice into it. Give it a mix. Oh my gosh. Looking scrumdiddlyumptious. The mashed potatoes are ready. The chicken is resting. We're gonna heat up our gravy. We're gonna put in some of these drippings. We're done. You know gravy's good when it's congealed. And we're gonna bring it back to life with a bit of this pan juices. It's got all that thyme in there. It's got that lemon flavor, the sumac. The first time I made this, I was like, what the f? This is my new Thanksgiving. This is my new Sunday supper. This is my new everything. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put this aside to keep it warm, and then I'm going to carve up my old chicken. I'm gonna make myself a plate, and we're gonna eat it, and it's gonna be great. Here we go. Oh my God, look at them. They're like golden and brown. Okay, those are done. Let's slice up our chicken, slice our chicken. Oh my gosh. It's just falling apart. Yes. Oh my gosh. Never have I ever seen a chicken this beautiful. Like, it's really falling off the bone. Ah, I love it. Oh. The bone just fell right out. That's insane. My favorite way to eat any kind of a roast dinner, aside from if it's a Thanksgiving, is to have it with a really nice vinegary salad. So I've got like a really simple vinegary, lemony salad to go along with this because it's all like lemon and just divine. And this mashed potato is so rich with all of that roasted garlic. Having a nice vinegary salad to go along with it is one of my favorite things. We're gonna take a couple pieces of this chicken. Oh my God, it's just like literally falling apart. I love it. The skin is nice and crispy. I'm gonna do some of this salad. That is looking good. And now, the gravy. Oh my God. I mean, honestly, this is way better than expired gravy, for being honest. Let's eat. Look at this. Do you see it? The moment of truth, even though I know it's gonna be delicious, I'm gonna get into it right now and I'm so excited about it. Oh, honestly, I already know I love it. That is so good. The roasted garlic is perfect. The chicken is overly tender. It's lemony, it's bright. The roasted garlic is just kind of adding this nice sweetness to the mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is perfect. For the recipe, go to Gozney, go to the website, click the link below, go get it, make it, enjoy it. I think you're gonna like it. Now leave me alone so I can finish eating this.